Sweden, often regarded as one of the most advanced nations in the world, stands as a beacon of economic prosperity, innovation, and stability. Despite its relatively small size, Sweden has emerged as an economic powerhouse, combining a strong welfare state with a dynamic, open market economy. The country's impressive economic performance is driven by its global competitiveness, high productivity, and a forward-thinking approach to business, sustainability, and technological development. Sweden's model is built on inclusivity, innovation, and fiscal responsibility, which not only boosts its own economic growth, but also sets an example for other nations to follow. In this essay, we will explore the key factors driving Sweden's booming economy, provide data-driven insights into its success, and analyze how Sweden's policies and industries have catapulted it to the forefront of global prosperity. 1. Impressive GDP growth and economic resilience. Sweden's economy is characterized by high levels of GDP growth, a diverse industrial base, and remarkable resilience in the face of global challenges. The country has consistently demonstrated strong economic performance, even during periods of global uncertainty. GDP performance. According to the World Bank, Sweden's GDP reached approximately $650 billion in 2023, making it the 22nd largest economy globally. Sweden has outperformed many of its European counterparts, with the International Monetary Fund (IMF) forecasting 2.2% GDP growth for 2023. Sweden's economy bounced back strongly in 2021, growing by 5.3% as the country recovered from the pandemic's impact. Sectoral contributions. Sweden's economy is well diversified, with major contributions from the manufacturing, services, and technology sectors. The industrial sector, led by automotive, pharmaceuticals, and clean energy technologies, contributes around 20% to the country's GDP. Sweden has also become a leader in high-tech industries, with a particular focus on clean technologies and advanced manufacturing, making it a vital player in the global economy. 2. Unprecedented employment levels and strong labor market. Sweden boasts one of the most dynamic labor markets in Europe, with low unemployment rates, high job creation, and a well-educated workforce. The country has a strong focus on inclusivity, with policies that promote gender equality, work-life balance, and social mobility. Low unemployment rate. As of 2023, Sweden's unemployment rate stands at 6.1%, according to the Swedish National Employment Agency, Arbetsförmedlingen. This is a competitive rate when compared to the European Union average of 7.0%. Sweden's labor market is marked by a strong focus on education and skill development, job creation, and workforce participation. Sweden has consistently created jobs at a healthy pace, driven by both domestic growth and an influx of international talent. According to Statistics Sweden, Statistiska Centralbyrån, over 100,000 new jobs were created in 2022 alone, contributing to a steady increase in labor force participation. The country's labor force participation rate stood at 75.3% in 2022. Skilled immigration. Sweden has one of the most attractive immigration policies in Europe, which is helping to fuel its economic growth. The country has welcomed skilled workers from across the world, especially in high-demand sectors like IT, healthcare, and engineering. In 2022, Sweden granted permanent residency to more than 30,000 skilled workers, with the largest groups coming from Syria, India, and Poland. 3. Technological innovation and sustainability leadership. Sweden's commitment to innovation is perhaps one of the key drivers of its economic success. The country consistently ranks high on global innovation indices, and it is home to some of the most renowned companies in the world, such as Volvo, Ericsson, and Spotify. Global innovation rankings. According to the Global Innovation Index 2023, Sweden ranks second globally, only behind Switzerland in terms of innovation capacity. The country scores exceptionally well in areas like human capital and research, infrastructure, and market sophistication. Technological investments. Sweden is a leader in digital transformation, with widespread adoption of new technologies across industries. The Swedish government invests heavily in digital infrastructure, and private companies are at the forefront of technological advancements. Sweden has one of the highest rates of internet penetration in the world, with over 98% of the population having access to high-speed internet. Sustainability and green technologies. Sweden is a global leader in sustainability, having set ambitious goals to become carbon neutral by 2045. The country's commitment to green technologies has spurred the growth of clean energy, electric vehicles, and sustainable agriculture. According to the Swedish Energy Agency, renewable energy sources accounted for 55% of Sweden's total energy consumption in 2023, making it one of the most energy-efficient countries in Europe. 4. Strong export performance and international trade. Sweden's economy thrives on global trade, with exports accounting for a significant portion of GDP. The country has long been a major player in international trade, thanks to its highly developed infrastructure, competitive industries, and strategic location within Europe. Sweden has developed strong trade relationships with neighboring countries. Export performance. Sweden's export market has been consistently strong, with total goods exports reaching approximately $170 billion in 2022. The country's primary exports include machinery, vehicles, telecommunications equipment, chemicals, and pharmaceuticals. The country also maintains robust trade relations with the United States, the United Kingdom, and China, ensuring a broad and diversified export base. Services exports. Sweden is a leader in services exports, particularly in areas such as IT, consulting, and design. According to the Swedish National Board of Trade, services exports reached approximately $70 billion in 2022, accounting for about 40% of Sweden's total exports. Trade agreements. Sweden is an active member of the European Union and has benefited greatly from the EU's single market. Sweden has also negotiated several free trade agreements with key global partners, including China, Japan, and the United States. 5. High standard of living and social stability. Sweden's economic success is not only reflected in its GDP growth and export performance, but also in the high standard of living that its citizens enjoy. Sweden consistently ranks highly in global quality of life indices, making it a desirable place to live and work. Welfare system and public services. Sweden's social welfare system is one of the most comprehensive in the world, providing universal health care, generous parental leave, free education, and a robust pension system. According to the OECD, Sweden spends approximately 27% of its GDP on public services, with a particular focus on education, healthcare, and social welfare. Quality of life. Sweden ranks consistently high in quality of life indices, including the Human Development Index, HDI, and the World Happiness Report. According to the World Happiness Report 2023, Sweden ranks 7th globally in terms of overall happiness. Conclusion. Sweden's economic success is a result of a well-balanced approach to growth, innovation, and sustainability. Sweden's commitment to environmental sustainability and innovation in green technologies positions it as a global leader in the transition to a more sustainable future. The Swedish economy's success is not just a reflection of its past achievements, but a promising indicator of continued growth and prosperity in the years to come.